I've seen a couple of videos like this, and it is my life in games, and I didn't think that actually I had enough games to talk about, and actually I do. I have a lot of games that I could actually talk about. I grew up on video games from about the age of 6 to maybe about 14, 15 maybe, and then kind of had a bit of a gap of playing any, and then came to uni and had friends who tried to convince me to play video games eventually and play video games with them. The first game that I remember owning or having in the house, the first games console we had, was a Nintendo 64, and it felt like a revolution. It felt like I have never seen anything like this before. It was amazing. I had Super Mario 64. You know, if you've not owned Nintendo 64, if you've not owned Super Mario Nintendo 64, hand in your nerd card, because just I look back at Super Mario and I think, my god, how far has this game come in the time when like Mario is just like this little squarey box character sort of thing, and the graphics are dire in comparison to what they are now. But I love that game. I have very fond memories of that game. And so I think I remember as well on Nintendo we had like a game that was about racing jet skis, and I can't for the life of me remember what it is, but I think I remember what the music was like. I just remember one of the courses that you have to do, like one of these races, I just remember trying to play it so I would win, and I did it, and my hands had seized up so much that I could not let go of the controls. PS1, I think, or PS2, I'm not sure. It wasn't mine, it was my cousin's. And whenever we used to go around there, I used to absolutely beg her if I could play on the PlayStation while I was around. So I remember playing Crash Bandicoot, which was a lot of fun. I loved playing Crash Bandicoot, and Rayman. For some reason I really loved that game. Everyone else thought it was shit, but I really loved it. I thought it was really funny. I don't really remember. I think I remember there being sort of a few more consoles in our house. There was like, we had the Wii, and we'd have Super Mario Sunshine, stuff like that, which was a really good game. Like, it was really, for the age I was, and considering I didn't have that much of an attention span, it was really quite a good game. I did own, and I wished I still owned it, I owned Legend of Zelda Wind Waker on DS. I didn't own Ocarina of Time. I wish I had Ocarina of Time, and I would understand the like nerdgasms that people get whenever they talk about this game, but Wind Waker is pretty damn close as far as I'm concerned. It's just the same awesomeness and the same like, oh my god, like I love it so much. I have really happy fond memories of like playing that game, because it was just the music in it is really cool, and like even though it was only a DS, it was still like the imagery of it is really cool and stuff. I even remember what boss I was stuck on when I stopped playing it, and it was like this turtle. It looked like Squirtle from Pokemon was on like crack, basically. That's how are you meant to beat that boss? Like, it's not even a hard boss to kill. It's just fucking annoying because I could never kill it. I kind of stopped playing video games between when I was about 15 to when I came to uni, mostly because I was at college and didn't really have a lot of time to play any, and I was working at the same time, so again I didn't have a lot of time to play video games that much. But I did start kind of playing games when I got to uni. I got suggested to play The Last of Us, and I got to play Journey as well when I was at my friend Christine's when I went to Norway last year. And oh my god, like Journey is probably one of the simplest games in existence. But it is so beautiful and so calming. It's the only game in existence that I know of that like seems to have a relaxing, calming effect on me. And I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful and I love it. And I talk about The Last of Us because I find it quite a difficult game to play, and I get shit scared at it. I don't know why, but zombie games scare the bejesus out of me. Zombie films and zombie programs, not a problem. Zombie games freak me out. I think it was mostly because the controls like buzzed as well when you got killed as well. So it's like, because the storyline and stuff seemed so real, and because the characters had such a brilliant character development, you know, it was one of those games. Oh god, you actually get so kind of emotionally attached and involved with these people that in your little world exist, as far as you're concerned. And even though I know how the game ends, because I've seen like a walkthrough of it, it stopped me from scaring myself every time I saw a clicker, which is what the zombies are, starting to come up to you and go doing that horrendous clicking noise, and you know, even if someone makes the noise now, I freak out. So yeah, in addition to the ones I've just mentioned, I only just discovered Final Fantasy as of last year. I'm not sure what number Christine started me on, but oh my god, what the hell have I been missing out on? Seriously, it's such a simple game, really, in the grand scheme of it, but it's such a bloody good game. That's my life in video games. If any of you have got some that you want to talk about, please go ahead and do a response video to that, and I will catch you later. Bye.